Right, everyone. This is just a quick video of me jotting down some ideas for my visual onomatopoeias. Okay, so for this, I'm going to try and draw out some lettering. The idea is really to give you an idea of some of the ways that you can go about doing this. Okay, so the word I'm going to choose is bang. Okay, pretty basic onomatopoeia. Obviously, the sound of bang is the same as the sound bang. Okay, so it's quite a basic one that I can do. Okay, now when I'm drawing out my word, I need to think about how much of the page it's going to take up. Okay, I want to take up a fair bit of space, but then I also want to have space for me to do the visual bits around it as well. Okay, so I don't want it to be too big. Okay, same with drawing everything. Drawing lettering is all about your planning. Okay, it can be very easy to make a drawing about words look rubbish because you haven't planned it. You've just kind of gone, yeah, fine. And I bet absolutely everyone in their life's done the whole thing where they've started drawing and they've started drawing really well and they've got to the end and they're like, oh no, I'm running out of space, and the letters get thinner and thinner. That's a lack of planning, and it means that the work overall isn't going to look as good. So it can easily be mitigated by me thinking about how I'm going to go about doing this. Now, bang's quite an easy one. It's only 4 letters. Okay, so I can pretty much think, well, I've only got 4 letters to put on here. 4 letters, each one is what I want it to take up the same amount of space, those letters. Now, I know I normally have a go at people for using a ruler, but when you're doing lettering, it's very important that your writing is straight. Okay, I mean, if you want it to be straight, of course, if we're going to go into that later. Okay, but if I just go here and then there. Now, by doing that, I've straight away made it so that all my letters are going to be the same size. Yeah, obviously, if I want my bang to go big in the middle, so it looks like it's banging from the middle, then I would draw curvy lines so that my letters get bigger in the middle and they represent the sound better. But we'll go into that in a bit later. Okay, now I'm going to do 4 letters, so I need to make 4 shapes. Now I know that 4 is an even number, so if I draw a straight line up the middle here, that's going to be the middle. Then I'm going to have my A here and my B here, and then my N here and my G here. Now, 4 basic blocks. It's a bit small, isn't it? Okay, 4 basic blocks. I've already planned out. And I'm making way for my success. These are only sketch lines. I'm going to rub them out later. Okay, but for now, it's going to be very easy for me to just go B, A, N, G. Bang. Okay. Again, me sketching very lightly. I'm doing it a bit dark here so that you can see it on the camera. Sorry again for the wavy lines, just how my visualizer is. Okay. Now, as with the example on the slide, it's very easy to go from the stage to making them a bit thicker. Okay. I now have to just make sure that the thickness stays the same on each line. Okay. So I can now go like this, make that line down like that, make this follow in like this on the inside and on the outside. Now, I'm going to leave some space there because I know that I'm going to be doing it around here like this. Oh no, I've gone over there. Oh no, that's rubbish of me, isn't it? Okay, I'm doing the same here, going down like this. I'm only doing a bit of a vague job because I just want to give an example here. B, bang, easy. Same with this one, thickening those lines up. Gone over with the B, so I need to go over with the A as well. I'm trying to make this thickness here the same for all my letters. Okay, so if the B is this thick, I want the A to be that thick as well, because I want all those letters to look like they belong to the same word. Oh no, you see what I've done here? I've gone over that. Oh, see, that's where what we call kerning comes in, and that's the space between the letters. If I'd done this properly, I'd have left enough space there between each of those letters, but a typographer I am not. And G. Okay, now I can see where I've messed up. That G goes down too much. it goes up too much. These are all pretty much the same size. That's all right then, isn't it? Okay, I can sort this out. But I've made sure they're vaguely all the same size. They're reasonably spaced, apart from this massive mistake here. Oh well, and this here is not great either. Okay, I can go back to that and I can space them out a bit more. Okay, but again, this shows that planning my word results in a better outcome. Okay, otherwise this could have been all over the place. It could be bigger, could have been smaller. Okay. Now, for the second idea, and what I mentioned earlier, is the fact that potentially you might want your visual onomatopoeia to look like it's coming out of the page, or it's getting bigger, or it's getting smaller. Okay, so my word bang, I don't want it to just look straight like that. That's all right, but it's a bit boring. If I go like this instead with my lines, instead of using a ruler, okay, and then I divide that up into 4, my word's now going to be curvy. Okay, so instead, my B is going to go bang, and it looks like it's coming out of the page. Okay, so now when I do my A, and I won't make the mistake I made last time, and this is a rubbish bit of work, okay, but I'm just doing it real quick. You want them to take a load more time. Okay, and my N, they now look like they're coming out of the page because I've made a curvature to it that looks like it gets bigger and comes towards you, okay, as the word goes on. That's a higher mark because I'm now showing that my word bang, okay, isn't just a word, I've changed it. Okay, and then when I go on to making it a bit more visual by doing things like making the jagged lines here like this, which I may want to embellish a bit more with some detail, okay, and I may even want to add the texture of some clouds or some smoke to make it look like it's exploding, okay, which I can of course shade. I'm heightening my mark, I'm making it as good as possible by not just doing the basic minimum right in the word, doing a bit of drawing around it. I'm thinking about the drawing, I'm thinking about how the word is going to be portrayed and how it's going to look as good as possible. Okay, I'm thinking about how I'm drawing the word, I'm thinking about how I'm doing the visual onomatopoeia and the texture that I'm going to use to make it really stand out. Okay, give it a go, show me your designs. All right, good luck.